Hey there, folks. It's Foggy here. Welcome to day 268, 288, 280. What day are we on? 288. I think we're on 288. I should probably just cut this. Yep, we're on 288. Awesome. Okay, so we're on 288 of our year of solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. And we are about to do Tiny Epic Galaxies, this time the medium level. And you'll notice that there's a color mismatch here. I'm using the yellow placemat because the medium difficulty galaxy is on the back of the green placemat, and I always try to play green whenever I can. So I'm using the green pieces. They're still using the blue pieces. And then the green player's mat is on the back of this. But we're a similar thing. It's going to be difficult. We're starting with lose one energy and then acquire two culture instead of one. Regress one of my ships -1. I lose one dice. Cannot use it on next turn. Only once per turn. Regress all of your ships by one. That's nasty. All right, but we're gonna start off with our roll of 4 dice and see how we do. All right, so we're going to get some energy right from the get-go, which is good. We're also going to get to launch a ship. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the energy first. I'm going to launch a ship. And I rarely ever think about this as the strategy, but I'm going to launch it out to here. And then claim 1 culture. And then I'm going to re-roll this and with some luck actually get to upgrade, because I would like to upgrade before the next turn. That unfortunately did not happen, and we're not going to do anything to re-roll that, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so a bit of a failure of a first turn. It's going to roll 5 dice now. And its first one is economic, so it re-rolls, gets 1 free re-roll, and gains culture. So it's going to gain 4 culture, which is not great. It's now going to twerk me by making me lose 1 energy. I don't know why I refer to it as twerked me. Tweaked, maybe. Like, that makes a little bit more sense. It's going to launch a ship. It's already starting on this planet. Economics, it now can do something with. Diplomacy, it cannot. So it gains energy. So it's going to gain a total of 3 energy, because one of its ships is now on a culture planet. All right, so now we're going to roll 4 dice. We're really hoping for an upgrade here. I really would like... I don't think I can win if I don't upgrade on this turn. So fortunately, not have to worry about that. We've upgraded. We're going to go ahead and use... I think we're going to use energy for this. And that puts us here. So now we're at 1 point. Woohoo! We have another upgrade. We can't really do anything with it unless I use the energy or the culture, actually. I'd have to use culture. Oh, I forgot to put my other ships on here. That's what we do with them. I want to upgrade by 3. Part of me feels like I should have used the culture to upgrade, and then that way I could use the energy to upgrade as well. Yeah, let's swap that around. We're going to pretend that that didn't happen. I used culture to upgrade by 2. We're going to use another one of these to upgrade as well. That gives us another ship, which means we can use this energy to get 2 energy back. But I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll both of these. I would really like to launch this ship onto the orbit. And unfortunately that didn't happen. So we will gain 2 energy out of this and 1 culture, which kind of puts us right back to where we started. All right, so now we're on to the Rogue Galaxy turn. It's going to launch a ship. Probably the least damaging of all the things it can do. It's going to now take away one of our energies. It's going to take away another one of our energies. It's going to advance along the economic planet that it's on, plus this one. And then diplomacy it can't do anything with, so we will re-roll, and it gains energy. So it's going to gain a total of 3 energy. Kind of doesn't really matter. It's going to move up to here. And at the end of its turn, it's going to upgrade to the next level and then get rid of the energy off of here. So these are gone. All right, so now we're re-rolling. We're rolling 5. We did have culture, and we could have launched, I think. I forget if it launched on that turn. I really need to start doing a better job of following and remembering that that's a thing. All right, so this is not looking good. I really need to launch this ship. So I'm going to keep the 2 economic ones. I'm going to roll all of these as a free reroll. And there we go. So that launches the ship, puts it onto the starting track here. And we're going to use all 3 of these basically to shoot up ahead. This one I'm left with, I can't do anything with, and I'm out of rerolls, so that's it for me. All right, so it's going to start rolling 5 dice. This time it acquires 2 culture, which means on the next turn, at the end of this turn, it will take 3 extra actions. So nasty. Stars, it's getting 3 energy. Not stars, energy. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Doesn't do anything with culture because it's maxed. Doesn't do anything with diplomacy because it's not on a planet, but rolls it again anyway. It's very insistent that it wants to use diplomacy. And there's another diplomacy. That's 3 in a row. And now it launches a ship where it finally could have done something with diplomacy, but got its act out of order, which is good. Good for us. All right, it then gets to do 3 more actions. And again, I really should be paying attention to the follow stuff. I'm doing a very poor job of that. All right, energy. So it's going to gain 1, 2, 3 energy. So it doesn't do the upgrade this time because it does it in the order of upgrade and then culture, or energy then culture. At least I think that's the case. And the question is, do I want to follow and gain 2 energy? And the reason I might want to do that is that it would help put me in... I'm going to do that. It's going to put me in stone's throw of being able to upgrade. I need 1 more energy, and then also I need to upgrade. So it's going to launch a ship, but it can't do that. So it's going to advance on every planet that it has economics. It's going to get that 2 pretty easily, I think. Culture, it's going to go up 2 on culture. All right, that's the end of that. We're going to roll 5 dice. A number of different things here that we would love to see happen. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and use these 2 economic ones, and we're just going to boost up like this. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to try re-rolling this one. What I really need is an energy to help us out here. Instead, we get one of these, so we'll go ahead and use that, and we've managed to now gain our first planet. So yay for us. Which means we can regress a ship -1. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and gain culture. We should have done that before we got the planet, because otherwise that's useless. We will go ahead and regress a ship -1. I mean, it's the only thing we can really do. And I should have gained that culture before. Yeah, let's just. Sorry guys, I know I'm mulliganing here, but I really need that culture. Think before you act. Think before you act. It's a very simple premise. All right, so we are currently at 5 for our opponent. Let's draw a new planet. So that to work with. Oh, that's nasty. All right, 2. It's going to acquire 2 culture. It's going to launch a ship. It's going to try to launch a ship, but there's no place to launch it to, so it's going to gain some culture. Which means not only will it upgrade, it will also get 3 extra turns this time around. It's going to advance along this track and then gain some energy, which it can't do because it's already maxed. Okay, so now we upgrade the Empire. and then we take 3 more actions. More energy. It is gaining a total of 4 energy. It's going to advance along this track and that track only, so it has its first planet, and it's going to gain more energy. So it'll be upgrading on the next turn. We need to pick up the pace here. I honestly do not know how I'm going to win this. I really don't. We're rolling 5 dice. We're still in the same situation where we would really just need to get some energy, which I probably should have done, I could have done, and did not do. All right, so first up, we are going to do energy. And we have 3 ships out, so that's going to bring us up to 5. And then we can upgrade. This was an upgrade. To go to the next level, that's going to give us a 4th ship and bring us back down to 1. All right, so this is not going to do us any good, and these are not going to do us any good. So we're going to re-roll all of these. All right, really would have liked to have done something there. I'm going to go ahead and claim the energy so that we can get up to 5. These do us no good. So we're going to go ahead and use this. We get to launch a ship. And unfortunately, that's about it. So we're going to stay there. We're not going to re-roll that again. We're going to hopefully grab one of these 5s here. Currently, we're at 10 points, and our opponent is at 6. So just to keep that in mind. However, it's now going to start rolling 6 dice. Upgrade. So, regress one of our ships, -1. All right, none of our ships can be re-rolled or regressed. There we go. I think, so I'm going to re-roll both of these. I think pretty much it's going to have to re-roll anything that comes up with the colony symbol on it. And that was a second re-roll, so that doesn't matter. So diplomacy, it's going to move along both of these tracks here. 4th dice is an economic one, and it can't do anything with that. So it's going to do culture instead and move up 1 more. It's going to re-roll the settlement. So far, 2 of its dice have been negated, which is nice. That's just simply going to launch out to here. Okay, so it's already at max energy, so it is going to upgrade, and then that's it. Fortunately, it's not going to get 3 extra actions, but it's still not great. We're going to roll 6 dice this time, and hopefully make some noise. We got a lot of launched ships here. We're going to go ahead and get out onto the curve here. We're going to get this out by 1. The culture does us no good. And what I'm debating is whether or not I need to have... I'm going to use 2 more of these to get myself onto the first track of this planet and then re-roll both of these. All right, so it's another ship and another... And what I'm worried about is that it really does not help me to advance, I think... Or, sorry, I put the wrong one out there. Does not help me to get another ship out. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to compete on this one. Then again, is it really doing... Yeah, it's not really... Let's just go ahead and get it out there. All right, so that's the end of my turn, and now it's going to go with 6 dice. 2 more upgrades, and it will have 1. Just something to keep in mind. All right, I lose 1 dice, so I'm only going to roll 5 dice next turn. That's awesome. Now, that can only happen once per turn, so now that that's done, that's done. It's going to gain 1 culture, which is enough, but that sucks. No more culture. It advances on each of the planets, and I'm going to go ahead and follow this time so that I'm keeping 1 ahead of it, but that's it for my follows. It could launch a ship, but there's no place to launch it to. It cannot do the rogue that thing, whatever that symbol is, and then advances on the planet that has economics. There we go. All right, not great. And then it gets 3 more actions. It still can't do that, so it's going to reroll again. It is going to advance 1 more on this. It cannot do the colony action. It's going to advance 1 more on this. This is not good. This is not good. Cannot launch a ship. Are you kidding me? Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That freaking hurts. That freaking hurts. Oh my effing Lord. Sorry for the scream there. I'm sorry if I just jostled you out of... Oh. It's now at 18. Claims 2 planets. That just hurts so much. 1 out of 6, like, look at the all right. Well, I'm going to lose this game. And I only get to roll 5 dice because it kept me from rolling one of my dice. Yay. And I have a 7. I just realized I have a 4th ship out that I shouldn't have. Or am I supposed to be 1 up? I forget. Did I think I screwed this up. That's okay. I'm going to lose anyway. All right. So, on the plus side, 1, 2, 3. That just hurt. That really just took all the wind out of my sails. Like I just don't even feel like this game is worth finishing at this point. But I'm going to anyway. So let's gain some energy. That puts us up at 7. And we'll move all this to the side. We don't have any culture, so we can't progress on there. It's going to get to roll 6 dice. It just demoralizing is what that was. Just absolutely demoralizing. That was a 10-point play right there. I can only use 5 dice next time. Yay. It gains some culture. It's only going to gain 3 culture. However, that is enough to make sure that it gets 3 extra actions. It will advance on any... It's not on any diplomacy planet. And it cannot do another upgrade or another rogue galaxy action. Here it will do that. Just completely wind out of my sails level. It's now on upgrade. It's going to launch a ship. And can't do anything with the upgrade, the rogue galaxy action. It can, however, advance along here. So that's that. These both come off. Oh, that doesn't come off. That actually kicks in next turn. So, re-rolling 5 dice. We really just need 1. I mean, really? Really? We're going to re-roll all of them. Okay, there we go. That's the first one. We're going to go ahead and claim this. Let's just do it like this. We're gonna keep this down here. I'm assuming that I cannot just simply not get this underneath the way I'm supposed to. All right, so we're at what are we at? 13. We can upgrade. We will upgrade. Brings us down here. We will launch a ship out to here. And I don't see anything that we can do with the other 2. I could spend 1 more energy to re-roll. I think I will do that. just to try to get something out of it. Like completely defeated. I know I should not keep harping on it, but I just feel completely defeated. So we currently have, we do have our 4th ship back. I'm not sure why it's off there, because I think I'm an idiot. Move that to 5. We'll go ahead and launch a ship out to here. And that's my 5 turns. All right. All right, so it's going to get to roll 6 dice. First thing it's going to do is keep us from rolling our 6th dice. I think that has been one of the more painful bits here, is just that that crippling aspect of it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm still just completely gone from having gotten knocked out like that. It's now going to upgrade. One more upgrade and I will be done. I roll 5 dice. I don't even know what sort of shot I have at this. I think I have to upgrade and claim 1 more planet. And fortunately for the upgrade, I mean, it's not going to be that hard. I can gain. Let's go ahead and do this first. Let's move this up by 2. And we're going to go ahead and gain some energy and upgrade. So that's going to put me back at 1. Because you upgrade, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. I'd get 3 energy from it, but that's as far as I can go. So as soon as I do the upgrade, now I'm back down to 1. And then that's going to leave me with 1 dice to re-roll. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll it. If it comes up culture, that's actually not a bad thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that 1 culture. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but at least it'll keep me 1 space. It'll allow me to move 1 space forward on this. So where is my opponent right now? Oh, my opponent's at 21 anyway. This game was already over. Oh, 1 bad move. 1 bad move. And it was... that... Still hurting from that one. All right, so in the comments, let me know how you would have tried to prevent that, how you could have done, what differently might you have done leading up to that moment where it basically took 10 points in 1 turn. And out. And what am I doing to play what should I be doing differently to play the game? So that was on medium difficulty. I think we're not going to do hard and whatever the last one is, which is epic. Not surprising. This is Tiny Epic Galaxies. I like this game. I like this game quite a bit. I think it's a great little solo game. What I probably should do is, so if I were doing like a normal 10 by 10, like a normal human being who isn't trying to do some sort of insane, ridiculous, almost masturbatory challenge, I would actually just like continue to go on medium until I actually beat it. I think a good rule of thumb when you're doing something like this is if you are trying to see how far up you can go in terms of difficulty, you want to play it, I think, twice. I think you want to actually beat the game twice on that level and then move up. You don't just simply want to go one victory at medium and say, oh, you know, I can beat medium, I can go up to hard. Mostly because I think that, much like the same way that I feel like this was a very luck-based outcome, which I'm not going to get over for some time, I feel like you could also just as easily win via luck. And now it's a dice game, so luck is definitely going to be involved. There's no avoiding that whatsoever. There's always going to be some element of luck. But I enjoy the way that this game plays, and I think if I weren't trying to constantly do new videos for this year, I would come back to this. I would have this up. I would play this like a number of times and just enjoy it. But that is going to wrap it up for Tiny Epic Galaxies, and I'll come back tomorrow. I think if I can find my copy of it, I'm going to do Vault next. I've been wanting to do Vault, and somewhere up in this area over here, I've got Vault, and I just don't know where I put it. So I got to find it. Folks, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again tomorrow. And sorry for the loud noise.